He is the great.
This bout.
Welcome inside this unit. And there's the bell to start the round. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Ooh, a gut-busting right uppercut. Nice counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Couldn't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Olexandr Usyk in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Those punches add up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That counter punch caught him clean. Talk about Olexandr Usyk in that. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, Oh, you play calm, play cool.
One punch could change everything in this battle. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Have to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
That jab misses. That jab misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Olexandr Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That jab misses. Good counter punching. And this with that jab. They miss with the jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Olexandr Usyk in that. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. So much for boxing. This is a fight. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That one will count. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Olexandr Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no... And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Another scoring shot there. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home for that jab. He scores with the counter. The building is going, but Mohamed Ali goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Olexandr. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. He just misses with that jab. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
There's a scoring blow. Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's all hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Knocked knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this. And now... Talk about Olexandr Usyk. And there's the bell to start the round. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly.
They're in trouble. And apparently no rest. You knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
It's all offense all the time. It's always fascinating to watch 2 good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That punch lands. And now going for the... Talk about Alexander. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to bluff him.
The defense failed them. And it appears the smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Just misses with that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. That uppercut does not score.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You can get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Tried to score with the uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Olexandr Usyk. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two fighters are made for one another. Do you believe what we are seeing? He's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you've got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. And he misses with that jab. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Olexandr Usyk in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with it.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Catch and shoot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a massive upset this would be. Let's talk about Olexandr Usyk in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Counter-punching. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Fantastic punch. That counter shot lands. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board.